Good afternoon, everybody. It is sunny, it is warm, it is beautiful out here, but yet somehow, in some way, it feels like Christmas Eve. Why would that be? Maybe because today is July 31st, the eve of Buoy 10 opener right here on Columbia River. Here we go, off and running. Oh boy. Here comes another straight 60 days chasing salmon. Although we've already been doing it for a few days out in the salt, which is where I was today. But if you missed it, we already did the kind of precursor to the kickoff for tomorrow for August 1st. Went through the tides, we went through the forecast and the regulations. So if you missed that, check out the YouTube channel, our last video that we posted, or actually we might have put a couple episodes up. The last Buoy 10 update that we posted for this season has all that information there on it to talk about the tides, regulations, run forecasts, so on and so forth. So what are we going to discuss today? Well, I was out in the ocean here today and there's plenty of fish, which is great. The coho are excellent size already. It's great seeing them that big. Fantastic start. I know that during July, when it was open up here above the bridge, there were some coho already caught in the river. The tides right now are falling, and with the amount of Chinook that we saw out in the ocean here these last few days, and actually you guys have been out here all season, these smaller tides, we should see a lot of Chinook here in the river. So what to expect for tomorrow and the next few days on the first part of this season? Falling tides should mean a lot of Chinook, especially with the numbers that we're seeing offshore, really close to the North Jetty. So they're here. It should be pretty darn good here in the river. But that being said, I've kind of been thinking about this a lot. You have to do right by your customers, right? So in the river, the chances of getting 2 fish limit is pretty slim to none, just because there aren't a ton of coho in here quite yet. Now the Chinook bite is probably going to be really good, but I can either stay in the river here and get 1 fish per person, or I can jump outside and try and get them a handful of Chinook and also some coho too. So the ocean forecast looks absolutely perfect. Because of that, I'm probably going to be out in the ocean the next few days. But I will absolutely let you guys know what I hear from the folks that are staying here in the river. Oh man, it's going to be another long season. I'm sorry you guys are stuck with me for the next 30 days, but I'll probably be here through Labor Day weekend, barring any, fingers crossed, barring any cancellations or closures of the season, which hopefully won't happen. Sounds like they're already thinking about upgrading the forecast because there's so many fish around. So I'm hoping it's as good as last year, if not better. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. So what worked out in the ocean today? If you guys are going to go out in the ocean, just run spin fish for the most part, and it really didn't matter. What did matter was finding fish and trolling the right direction. Now I can go around and show you bumper length, leader length, colors, all that other fun stuff. The reality is that when the fish want to bite, they bit everything. So we'd be trolling along in the same area, and then all of a sudden, boom, fish would start clicking on and we'd start getting bit. We'd move, nothing. We'd move again, nothing. All the boats around us, nothing. And then all of a sudden, be it tide or time of day or who knows what, they'd all just start biting again. So it's more important to just make sure that you're around bait and around fish and just wait it out. And as soon as that happens, you'll get them. So what am I seeing down here so far to kind of get you guys squared away for the opener? The water temp is already pushing a little bit higher than what we've seen in the last couple of years, just by a degree or two. But what that means is that on these bigger tides, when there's more influence from the river, that hotter water, that thermal barrier, will be pushing these fish further downstream. So we might be spending more time down below the bridge this year. Maybe. A lot can change here in the next few weeks. And I've also noticed that there is quite a bit of grass. I'll be showing you guys some tech tips on how to avoid the grass. I've also noticed that there's a lot of red tide, and red tide happens when you get the hot water hitting the cold ocean water. So it's going to be a little tricky between the grass, keeping out of the red tide, the hotter water. What scents are going to work, what color is going to work. Is it going to be more of a blade bite because of the water temp being a little bit higher? Do we need to go smaller profile like what we do upriver when it's a little bit hotter? I don't know. That's the fun part. None of us know. We're going to figure it out one day at a time together and help each other find a little bit of success out here. So, happy Buoy 10 Eve. Tomorrow's the big day. I can't wait to hear reports. I'll give you guys an idea of what's happening out there in the ocean probably tomorrow, and also what I heard from the river. I'll be going through tech tips on my rigging, on how the boat's set up, the rods I'm using, all the lures, everything in great detail to help you guys find a little bit of success down here, because this is a 40 square mile area. There are 1.2 million fish expected to return to this river right here in the next 6 weeks. There's plenty of room, there's plenty of fish. Come on down, join in on the fun, and let's fill the freezers. All right, it's getting a little windy, a little choppy, and I got a lot of work to do. So with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Buoy 10 updates 2025, we're off and running. Later.